all moving a bit slow here this morning, but it's time to get a move on. I'll take 53 this morning, but the roads are still wet and Ruby's gonna get dirty. Although after the trip up to the track and back, she's not exactly clean.
Hello.
Good morning, Ruby. It looks like all the heavy rain is through, but it's quite gusty and it's misting out there just a little bit this morning. Traffic seems to be moving along and we're on time to get to the school at 7:21 a.m. as long as we don't encounter any road issues along the way this morning. It's a Wednesday, but boy, it sure does feel like a Monday. Well, the birds are chirping this morning, but the sun is not shining. I've spun my Pokestop and I'm headed back to Fuquay now. No pictures to take here this morning. I'm here at the Walmart in Garner and I noticed the gulls swimming in the water over here, so I stopped and took a few pictures. The gray contrast is actually kind of nice with the water reflection. Oh my goodness. Please hope for a Model 3, but I could be here a while. I'm halfway through and this is my 6th red Model 3, but that's all I found so far. None of the new Model 3s. Well, they were overflowing. It took over 30 minutes, but I found 11 red Tesla Model 3. I think I'm just going to pretend I don't see those over there. I'll take a quick peek. It's going on 9:30, which is a little late for me to get home after the school run. Don's fixing to drive into Cary to drop off his phone to be repaired. The screen is cracked. And I think he's going to hop in the driver's seat and I'm going to go along for the ride.
Here I am. I'm going to take my phone in and get the screen replaced. We'll see how this works. You break it.
I told Don, since we're right here at the Cary Target, I need to check out the Cary Target. I have to say that they're having an identity crisis, I think, with the Target now being white, but okay.
Yeah.
No luck. Yeah, the whole store's been redone and now you can't find anything. So yeah, they've totally remodeled that store. I would say that it's non-symmetrical now. It's kind of got that asymmetrical, you know, they have, instead of straight aisles, they have angled aisles now. Personally, I just want my stuff where it's always been, and I like that they trade it out for new stuff every couple of months. But I don't need this whole store rearranged.
Right.
Yeah, it's more like boutique shopping in there now instead of like just get in there and get her done. It would drive you nuts. I guess mostly I just would like them to keep prices down, and therefore I'm thinking remodels raise my cost when I don't need that. I do like it a little nicer than the warehouse shopping experience, but not that much nicer. So the forecast here continues to evolve. First it was we're getting snow, then it was we're not getting snow, and now it's sort of like we're getting snow again. So tomorrow afternoon, according to WeatherBug, at 3 p.m. we have an 80% chance of snow at 36 degrees. So let me just tell you what that means right now, okay? School's closing gonna get dismissed 2 hours early tomorrow so that no kid is on the road if there's even one flake of snow that might fall anywhere inside of Wake County. Right. And after school activities like robotics are gonna be canceled. I'm just telling you how I see it, right? It's just the way it's gonna be. Now, I didn't say we were gonna get snow. I just said that's what the school system is going to do. And personally, I don't want to drive all the way into downtown Raleigh if there's any chance the roads are slippery. Right. So I'm for them closing early. Now, if they cancel tomorrow on the chance that we might see a snowflake, then my mama bear attitude might come back out. But for now, I'm good.
Well, if they cancel before I go to bed tonight, that's one thing. But if we wake up tomorrow at 5:30, get all ready, and then you check your phone, is, oh my God, school's closed, I'm gonna be very upset.
Right. And let me just say, the only time we get snow here in the central part of the state is if it comes up, like if Columbia, South Carolina gets it first, then we'll get it after, you know, it'll come up this way. But if it stays on the coast, and I think they were predicting this was more of a coastal storm, that doesn't mean anything for Raleigh. And of course, we know it comes over the mountains and then it fizzles before it gets here. So it's basically got to have cold from the north and moisture from the Gulf Coast, and that's the only way we're going to get any snow.
Yeah.
So we're here at the hut at Falcon Park. There's not too many people here in the rain to do early primary voting. We're back home. I set my stuff down and I come out to check on my kitties. Hi, Gray. Can you come up, honey? Come on, come on. There you go. Get back into bed with Slate. Stay warm. Hi, Tux. Hey, buddy. Well, I would be really jealous of you guys getting a nap if I hadn't had one too. I tell you what, sleeping in 4 days, getting to sleep for 7 hours, and then all of a sudden getting like 5 hours of sleep again, it's brutal. It's just brutal. I should learn to go to bed earlier. Not likely to happen though. The right lane over there has been treated with salt. Something seems to be going on up here. I'm not sure if it's just this student driver or if there's really a problem in the road ahead. Okay, so it really is just that he's going that slow. Okay. Johnny pointed out that Space Tracking was a pretty cool license plate. I agree. If nothing else, this Hot Wheel hunting is good for my health because it gets me all these little short 10 or 15 minute brisk walks. And then of course this morning moving all those cars around was a little exercise too, so I'll take it. I found one more limited edition Tesla Model S. You see how busy Aldi's is over there? You see how busy Main Street is? That's because people think we're actually going to get some snow tomorrow. They're talking 3 inches now. We'll see. Ruby's got a little extra mileage today at 125.9 since we made that extra trip up to Cary Crossroads in the middle of the day for Don's phone. Don's gone back by himself in the XB and retrieved it now and gone and gotten us eggs from the farm, so he's back home now. So I've started listening to Lies My Doctor Told Me by Dr. Ken Berry, and Don and I watch him on YouTube, and you know, I know pretty much everything in his book, but it's still nice to hear it anyway. And I guess this would be behind why butter and eggs are good and grains and fruit juice are not. So if you're lucky, tomorrow you'll be running in the snow. Yeah, it's phone with no cracks in it. I mean, you know, Don, when he does stuff, he does it right.
Did it up right.
I mean, if you're going to have to pay to get the glass replaced, make sure it's totally shattered.
Well, the technician said he had a little chuckle. He said that was the first packing tape he'd had on to hold the screen together. I said, well, you know, it was sharp. It was cutting my finger.
Well, actually, you could have gone on with it for a few days. I mean, it really was good enough to use like that. I was surprised that it still recognized your finger.
Right.
So that was sort of impressive.
Yeah.
So they're up to 3 inches now, Donnie.
Oh, sweetie, it is. You don't believe those
I'm starting to be lured in by the false promise of a snowflake.
Well, look, you know, you have to use reverse psychology on snow.
I saw a mom at Target with a kid small enough to be up top on the buggy, you know, in the little seat.
Yeah,
and he had a plastic saucer in the
yeah.
cart, a green one. He's ready to go. His mom's made him ready.
Yeah, well, remember, we got to be reverse psychology. You got to say it's not going to snow. It wouldn't snow no matter what.
Yep, I hear you.
You got to use that reverse on it.
Well, it's still spitting out there. Don't be
Yeah.
out in that cold
No,
too
I'm
long.
not.
You look like you're sufficiently bundled.
Yeah,
3 layers and
I got
gloves.
3 layers and gloves.
All right. Hat?
I guess I could go get my hat, yes.
Maybe, yeah. Well, Wake County just announced a 3-hour early dismissal tomorrow. So that means I need to pick Johnny up at 11:10 a.m.